Today I will be drawing 3 things. A car, the Eiffel Tower, and a crab. We'll start with the car. Hey, jump right into this tutorial if you know what I'm saying. So, as with every super drawing, you start with the basic shape. The angle that you want to have, and all that crap, we just start with a rectangle, and this, it just works the best for this scenario. You continue your 3-year-old rendition of the automobile Mona Lisa until you feel like it's good enough to be put on the fridge. Once you've decided you want to be more ambitious in your artistic career, you begin adding some details into the piece. Now that your journey has begun, you are a slave to your own work and are unable to stop finagling details until they are perfect. This is when you have to clean the car off because the spirits of the underworld have vandalized it. It shouldn't be too much trouble, don't worry about it. So then, after the car gets cleaned off, you have to purposely vandalize it to make some extra cash. Can't have any of that non-monetized violation of decency on your car, right? The company decides the car is completely useless to their ideals and scraps the whole thing. They build something completely unrelated to the original concept. I'd say that's a drawing success. Moving on to the Eiffel Tower. We again begin by drawing the basic shape of said triangle, or tower triangle, We slowly add in the sketch details of approximately what it looks like, not caring much for quality. We add more little line thingies, and then we add lots more line. This is where most artists go insane, is the detail stage, and people look at your art and they're like, oh, it's so cool! And then it's just it turns out, that took the most hours I've ever had out of my entire life. Know what I'm saying? Then you just erase all the excess crap and fill in the details nobody cares about. But apparently the people who are, looking at the art, they care about it. So then you put them in there, right? And then Godzilla comes over and he's just and he just stooshes fire at the tower. He's and he's fire. He's green for some reason because he's a laser thing. And then just when you think that the tower has survived the first Godzilla, then the aliens come attack. They have cinnamon buns on the bottom of their ship, and they just shooting cinnamon lasers everything. After that, you find out your tower has been completely destroyed, and there's no hope of fixing it. So, it's a masterpiece. Moving on to the crab. We begin by drawing the circle of the crab, and then shortly afterwards onto the legs, making sure to nearly copy the structure. Don't care for much for detail at this point, as long as it looks as close as possible. After that, we fill it into so much detail that it's completely ridiculous and you realize you'd never finish the thing in a million years. So, you attempt the next best thing, which is to draw, basically you vandalize your own work, and you make it look 5 times more interesting. Stick a muffin on his head with some wings and make it the ruler of the universe, and it's got cat thing in it. Then you realize that it's not good enough. So then you decide, it needs more swag, so then you put boots on it. So then the crab has boots, it's got sticks for legs, and it's the ruler of the universe. And that's how you complete, the crab Mona Lisa. Thank you all for viewing this fantastic lesson. These pieces will be up there on eBay for $3,000 a piece. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Just go on there and pay. These are masterpieces in the making. These will be the future of art. I guarantee it.